5 times. Okay. So hey, what's up, guys? What's up, TDKS squad? Gang? What's good? Oh, something different. I know. Oh, check me out. So, I know my last few story times and videos have been a little boring and a little quiet. Well, because I'm always surrounded by people, and now I am not. So, you can hear me, right? Okay, cool. So, today's story time is about the time I was cheated on 5 times by the same guy. Guys, you're so funny. But let's get started. Is this too much reflection? I think I might take these off, y'all. But the lighting is just so boom. So what's good? Alright. No, I think I like them. No, it's fine. Okay. So, this was my first love. This is that 9th grade freshman puppy love. When you think you were actually in love and you're like, this is the guy, right? But it's 9th grade. So let's go back. Okay. I met this guy. We're gonna call him Charlie. Okay, his name is Charlie. And I grew up with Charlie. We went to the same elementary school, and when I first saw him in I think it was 2nd grade, I was like, oh my gosh, he is beautiful. Okay, and so I had a crush on him 2nd grade and 3rd grade, and I actually got to tell him back in 3rd grade that I did like him, and I remember it that he said he liked me too, and we were in the gym, and I was so happy that day and all that, and then I got kissed the same day by a 5th grader, and I was like, oh my gosh, am I cute or something? Because I've been told I'm not. So that was that, okay? So I know him all the way up until like 5th grade. I stopped liking him in like 5th grade. I liked him 2nd through 4th. We had 4th grade class together. Actually, that's when I told him, in 4th grade, and that's when he told me back. So we never dated back then, but I knew that he liked me then. And after 5th grade, we all promoted to middle school, and we all branched out. He went to another school, I went to another school, and years have gone by. Where I'm from, there's only one public high school, so everybody rounds back up to the same place, and you see everybody who hit puberty, you see everybody who's grown up. So it's just like all the elementary people have now come back together as one and as teenagers. So, first day of school, something was wrong with my schedule. My hair was nice and corn rolled up with the little curls on the side, and I had bangs, right? So I'm over here thinking I'm cute. I have my H&M shirt on. I had my new Charlotte Russe jeans on, and I had my new Nikes on, thinking I was bomb. I go to the library because that's where you had to get some form to like switch something. It was something wrong with something, my schedule or something like that. I go in. He's right there. This is the first day of school. I'm like, whoa, it's so short. But dang. I'm like, what's up, Charlie? It was like, what's up, DiDi? So I was like, I'm good. How are you? It's like, I'm good. And let me tell you this. The summer before 9th grade, we like all found each other. It's like, oh, I'm excited to see you. It's been like 4 years and stuff. It's been a brick. And I got connected with a lot of people back in elementary school, and he was one of them. So I sat in the library table waiting for assistance, and I kept looking at him, kept looking over. It was getting all that. It was getting all like, butterflies. Oh my gosh, I think I'm starting to like him again already. So then I got my help, and then when I was leaving, he was still sitting. I was like, bye, Charlie. He's like, bye, DiDi. And then so like weeks go by. I mean, I see him on and off, but now he says hi to me first. That means a lot back then when you're younger and a guy says hi to you first, and it's a guy you like. Yes. So he says hi to me first all the time, and then it progresses to hugs every time he sees me. I'm getting all pressed. Oh my gosh. So by October, we always have our spirit week and then the prep rally as the last day. So pep rally was outside. This is when pep rallies were outside, and they're no longer outside because of whatever reason. I'm already sat down. We have to go to the main campus because ninth grade was in another building. So we're coming up the street and all this other stuff. I was already in the school. So the ninth grade was coming and I was already outside. He comes up, he bends over, makes his way over and hugs me. Like, he pushes his way through people to hug me. Yes, I was like, I know it's already gonna happen now. I already know. I was like, yes. I think I'm cute now because, so let's just say by the next month, no, I remember it because I like the dates. It was 12, 13, 12. 12, 13, 12. I was like, yes. It was right after 12, 12, 12. And now that was our date, 12, 13, 12. So after he asked me on Facebook when I had it back then, do you want to be my girl? And it came out of nowhere in the middle of the night. I was like, yes. And so he was like, all right, cool. And that was that. I think we just said goodnight, right? Next day comes, I'm still looking cute. I get my pencil skirt, because those were really big back then. My pencil skirt with the stripes. My favorite purple long sleeve tight shirt. And my boots, right? They called me mixed seasons back then. But screw all y'all people that want to talk stuff. I ain't that ugly, but I'm ugly. But anyway, so that happened. Last period comes. I've walked past him 5 times that day and I'm upset. I'm upset because he has not hugged me, he hasn't said anything to me. And partially it was my fault too because I was avoiding because I was scared out of my mind. I've never dated someone officially. This was my first boyfriend. All right. So fire drill, last period. I go outside. He's actually right behind me and I'm with my 2 friends. I stand across the lawn. He stands across the other side. We're looking at each other. I'm like, why is he not coming over? I'm asking my girls, like, what's going on? What's about to happen, right? Oh my gosh. And then they said, time to go back in. He comes behind me again with his dude, his clan. I'm like, what is Charlie doing? So we get back into class. I start crying because he did not make an effort to come up to me. I start crying. Okay, so after 6th period, I go to my locker, I get my stuff, upset, and I know where he hangs out after school every day. He's with his groups. But then I finally see him by himself. I go up to him, and I'm like, hey. He's like, hey. He hugs me. And he's like, how you doing? He's like, touching me and all that other stuff. I'm like, good. And he leans in for a kiss, and we kiss. And I'm so happy that right after we kiss is like, I turn around and get on my bus. Not a word said. That because I was not experienced with boyfriends. All right. So I just want you to start off with how I met this guy and how I liked him. Blah, blah, blah. We kissed every day. Da, 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 da. It came to the point where we started making out because he was like, you just kiss me and walk away. You don't ever like make out with me and blah, 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 blah. So we started making out in hallways and stuff. He started picking me up in school. We started doing all this other stuff. Like, I was happy. I was like, dang, we about to be high school sweethearts for 4 years. Little did I know I was incorrect. Here's where warning number 1 came in. My friend, we're going to call her Sarah because I always go to Sarah. We're going to call her Sarah. Sarah came up to me. She's like, did you hear about Charlie? I'm like, what? He kissed, we're going to call this girl Keisha. He kissed Keisha today. What you mean? They was in the hallway and they kissed today. So now I'm like, hold up. I've done what he's asked. I make out with him now. What? And we in the same building and you do that mess in the same building that I'm in? What? Okay. Whatever. Now I'm pissed. So here comes Messenger. Here comes Facebook. So why are you kissing people? He's like, what? I heard you kiss Keisha today. He was like, oh yeah. I owed her one from last year. Ooh, what? What? What kind of stupidness is that? You got a girlfriend. What you mean? What you mean? So technically that's cheating, right? Yeah. Okay, that was number one. So here comes time. I made it on the honor roll, and they had a little party in the garden that the school had for honor roll students. Finds out Keisha right there. She didn't know I knew. She didn't know I was dating him. So I wasn't really mad at her because she didn't know. He was a liar. All right? He told people, nah, we don't date. Everybody sees us making out in the hallway. Everybody sees you pick me up all the time. They're gonna assume. All right? So that happens, right? So we're in the garden at the little party, and she's like, hey girl, because I was looking okay, so she only talked to people who was looking okay. We actually became good friends all the way up to this day. They had moon bounces. We were holding hands, jumping on the moon bounces. I told her what I knew about her. She was like, yeah, I'm so sorry, girl. I would have never done that if I knew. And then she was pointing out people. She was like, yeah, he's so cute. Like, we did something. And I was like, this girl, okay. So we're friends to this day. We've had classes since that day. It's been like 5 years now, so we're good. But that was number one. I go to the library after school every day during that time because that was the spot, the library. And my friend sees something on my phone. She's like, that indicates I was dating him. She's like, you dating Charlie? I was like, yeah. That can't be because my friend just started dating Charlie last week. What? And what? She's like, yeah, and my friend Maria is too. So I tell him about it. He was like, yo, you're bugging, whatever. I want to break up. Long story short, I've been told by many people my friend started dating him, my friend started dating him. Turns out to be, he was dating someone in every grade from 6 to 12. Yeah, no, you was dating people 4 years younger than you and 4 years older than you. But at the end of it all, we dated for 5 months and we broke up 5 times in that 5 months. So that was an emotional year for me, and I look back on it saying how in love with this dude I was and how much he affected me back then. But I look back and it's funny now. But if you try that stupid stuff as an adult, get some help. Get some help, because that stuff ain't funny. That stuff ain't little. You wasting people's time and life and money. People are trying to get babies now. People trying to get married. People trying to have a career and a family. And you playing with that stupid stuff. Boy. But thanks, TDKS squad. And thanks for, if you got all the way up to here, thank you. You're an MVP. All right? Follow my social media accounts that are coming up next. Gang.